college campuses across the nation turning into places of protest as the Israel-Hamas wars in Gaza continue. At college campuses like Arizona State, tensions are evidently high, both on Palestinian and Israeli sides.
It's just a really scary time, and this is getting very real and very scary very fast.
A rally, and there were people intimidating us behind us.
The conflict that started on October 7th when Palestinian-based group Hamas launched an attack on Israel, the death toll climbing day by day as civilians and troops on both sides fight for what they believe.
And it's also very personal because I have cousins that are on the front lines right now fighting in Gaza. So there's that. And then I also have little cousins who are going to be traumatized about this for the rest of their life.
The severity of this war doesn't just span across the Middle East, but has affected both the Israeli and Palestinian communities on college campuses, including Arizona State. A war spanning generations, continuing to divide as each side believes they are in the right.
Palestine, we see all the oppression that happens. We need to stand up for it. And the last 75 years, Palestinians have been oppressed. And all of a sudden now it feels like everything is just blowing up and people are starting to notice finally.
Handing out sweets and candy celebration. It wasn't a military celebration that they got new land. It was that they killed Jews. Boggles the mind. I am not going to try to make sense of this senseless.
Both communities united in solidarity as they mourn their loved ones' losses while taking a stand to an ongoing war spanning 75 years.
You know, in the Holocaust, we always say never again, but I was talking to my uncle and he's like, it's literally, unfortunately, happening again.
It's not even like an issue of anti-Semitism, which is what a lot of news outlets try to paint it as. It's not anything about religion. It's not a religion of war at all. It's more of like a human rights issue. I know the history of it. I know the complexity of it. I know that if we don't stand up for what we believe in, if we don't stand up for our country, we're just going to be repeating history all over again, which is what we're trying to prevent.
And as the war continues, so do these student protests. Both sides affected, advocating to bring awareness to a war that is taking the lives of many. In Tempe, Denzen Cortez, Cronkite News.